Okay. Is it up? Is the spire up? It looks like we're live. Hello everybody. I'm gonna step away here in a second. I just want to make sure everything's working. Looks like it is. Okay, I'm gonna step away for a second. I'll be right back. I'm back. Okay. We'll get started here in a second. I just want to do a couple things here. I'm just gonna tweet out that we are live. All right. We're good. I think we're... Yeah? Okay. Sick. Should be good. I will do this on Titan again. The supers aren't really going to help me for damage. Except final boss I can use, big boy hammer. Mostly doing Titan for survivability. It just has more. Probably Solar Titan through most of it. First couple things will be Strand Titan, but I will probably be Solar Titan for both boss encounters. It just feels more helpful for everything. But before we start, I do have to go to my postmaster. I'll switch over the screen now. Just gotta close my fire team. Don't really care about that. And I think there's better. Okay. So after Spire of the Watcher, in case you didn't know, we'll be doing, wait for it, Ghost of the Deep, which honestly I'm not looking forward to really, because it just looks like a pain to run, honestly. So I'm gonna do it, but it'll be a time for sure. Postmaster, that's what we came here for. Let's go to Rahul, right, boys? Ava, I don't care about your oven. I'm not dealing with it. Alright. I swear we'll start soon. I just didn't do a couple things and I gotta take care of that.
Hello, Guardian. Welcome.
Meaning clear my inventory of engrams. It could be better. I pretty much dismantle anything with deconstruct. I know it's not the smartest thing to do. Honestly,
I must admit, Guardian,
this is a pretty good roll, Undeaded Kindness, not gonna lie. Lead from gold deconstruct, not bad. Pretty good, actually.
I'm glad you're still with me, Carlos.
Gives you a lot of ammo. So we're almost ready here.
A new dawn. Yes. Transfer. Transfer. Confirmed. Transferred. Sign, please.
This is way easier to deal with. Gushaw Strait isn't the absolute worst thing in the world. It definitely has a time and a place. And I'm just not feeling it.
Please, Guardian. It's busy.
I'm not a huge fan of that roll.
She said she wanted to express herself, so...
Why is Tess so much louder? I just realized that LMG can have Attrition Orbs Onslaught. That's kind of nice. Not gonna lie, I might headhunt that roll at some point. Because honestly, it doesn't sound bad, especially for like an Actium War Rig build. Might be worth using.
let's see what we've got for each other.
All right. All right, first encounter. Super easy encounter. I'm not worried about it at all. we're pretty much just gonna chill and vibe for it.
Remain vigilant,
Good for
Guardian.
her.
We may never quite be as safe as we think.
I'll grab that for the Cyclopses. And away we go. I still don't have hierarchy of needs. It's just not going to drop for me. I've just kind of accepted that.
An old acquaintance among the hidden tells me that a Seraph complex recently powered on for the first time since the collapse. Shortly thereafter, Vex incursions were reported. Anna flagged the site as a potential pillory bunker. If the Vex gain access to its systems, they'll use it to wrest Rasputin's submine data away from us. It would be catastrophic.
Okay, Restream's being weird. Sick. Okay.
You've landed at the source of the complex's arc supply. Centuries in Martian rust have done this place no kindness. Our window of opportunity is short.
Yep.
Arc surges destabilize the complex, and Vex are breaching the command matrix.
Okay, Osiris.
Go.
Spire, I like Spire a lot. I know some people don't, but I think it's a fun dungeon. The fucking tumbleweed. Yep. Chill. Come on. Oh, our Christian is gone. Cool. And where's the entrance to this building? Oh. Slide over here, hit that. That. Easy.
Unusual to see so divisive Vex outside the Black Garden. They're a fanatical sect of programming devoted to the darkness. Or rather, the witness. The Ishtar Collective in a Seraph complex. Peculiar. They were rivals in the Golden Age. This wasn't just a pillory site, it was a joint research facility, focused on extrasolar colonization efforts. The sole divisive,
Okay,
they've been
nerd.
scouring research logs. They were looking for something more than to imprison Rasputin's subminds.
This part is going to be a little more difficult, not gonna lie. Myself and dungeon traversal areas, we don't mix, not gonna lie. It's just not a great time. So, how are we gonna do this? We're gonna jump. Oh my god, we're so good at this game. Oh, we're so not back. There we go. Morning. Top of the morning. There we go. That's all on me. 100%. I could have made it if I didn't try to slice my way over there. If I would have just been normal. Too bad I'm not normal pulled. Like I said, this part's going to be the hardest for me. Not really. Wyvern boss is a wyvern. Let it be known, everyone. Wyverns kind of suck. Alright. There we go. Hey, what's up? How are you? Okay. I'm doing this the dumbest way I can. Could have just been normal. Honestly, I haven't played the Dawning so far this year, but it's usually my favorite because it's pretty much the most rewarding. Is there things I would tweak about it, make it be a little better? Yeah. But I think the Dawning is more of an event than some of them. Oh. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying the Dawning. I haven't really touched it yet, but I'll probably get to that after stream. Because I honestly kind of forgot. Don't have any of the weapons yet. I looked at the rolls for the glaive on light.gg. Very disappointing. It's arc, which is off to a bad start. We already have 2 arc glaives. We have the one from Trials and Nezaric's Whisper. So we really didn't need another arc glaive when we don't have any kinetic strand or stasis. Yeah, it looks cool. I'm just, I don't like the rolls. Big fan of Cold Front though. Cold Front is a pretty good SMG. I don't really have an opinion on Stay Frosty. Yeah. Avalanche actually isn't too bad. Has some cool stuff on it. Yeah. It's probably not even a gameplay thing for the glaive not being stasis. It's probably just because they don't want a glaive as character's like display weapon. That sucked. You're right, there is no string. Okay. That I think we even had stasis ingredients when Beyond Light came out. And that was like less than a month between the Dawning and Beyond Light coming out. Or a little over a month? I think it's a little over. And there was one stasis weapon if you want to call Old Salvation's grip a weapon. I love SMGs, but like, they had a little bit more range. Didn't even want to deal with it. Yeah, the hardest part of dungeons for me lately has been traversal. Yeah, Keitel kind of rocked me for a while, but like, you know, I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. Traversal has just been tripping me up for no reason. But yeah, no, currencies do need to be chopped down. Instead of getting rid of legendary shards, they should have gotten rid of some of our consumable materials. It's like, legendary shards weren't counted in the inventory, you know? Like, hold on, let's look at the inventory. We shouldn't have a key for every season. Like, we had two different keys for Season of the Deep, plus the tackle box. We didn't need all that. Now, my inventory isn't the greatest example, because, like, I have all these mats. But, like, it's just ridiculous. And then, see, the tackle box is great because your bait isn't separated into a bunch. Yeah, they should have done, like, an offering holding or something like that to do the different altars of summoning things. That would have reduced some. Mementos, one, should be stackable, okay? But also, I think consumables should be in the modifications tab, not the consumables, because it's a modification. It's a fancy shader for craftable weapons. It should be in the modifications tab, in my opinion. Again, I'm a horrible example because I'm hoarding on to almost 3,000 spin metal leaves and over 3,000 dusklight shards. Like, yeah, they keep, like, the only thing that actually goes in modifications anymore, because we can just, you know, store all our Eververse stuff, is sweaty confetti. We should also have more things like sweaty confetti. I think it's great. But it's just annoying that they do that. There's a lot of things they could do to fix things. Getting rid of legendary shards, I understand why they did it. But, like, please raise the glimmer cap. Yeah. I'm not saying, like, gimmicky mods, but, like, Taken Spec, I think should be a consumable mod. And we should get one for every raid. So we have one for each enemy faction. Oh yeah, the 4 offerings for Blind Well. There's just way too many consumables in the game.
The information stored here, but could it be linked to my visions?
And as players, is it somewhat our fault for holding on to useless stuff like a box of raisins and a ramen coupon? Sure, yeah. But those items are funny and we want to hold on to them. We don't care about the Blind Well offerings that just get shat upon us whenever we do the Corrupted Strike. We don't need it. So, funny thing. I always... Wait, hold on. I did actually buy raid banners. Oh my god, we're so back. For the past, like, 2 weeks, I didn't have any raid banners. So I pretty much did duality, no raid banner. Which, I mean, it wasn't really an issue, but I was just annoyed with myself for a while. Okay. Trying to remember where all of these are gets a little annoying sometimes. come on, hop up here. Easy. Okay, calm down. This is next, isn't it? Yep. Okay. So easy. Okay, where'd he go? Did the Minotaur just walk off? Yeah, I really do enjoy Coil. I think Coil is one of the better activities they've ever made. I tried to start at the end, not the beginning. I need another Minotaur. Actually, so easy. I actually haven't done any Stasis Titan stuff this season. I really want to, because I think the artifact mods really benefit it specifically more than anyone else. Because, like, shattering an encased enemy makes more crystals. More crystals means more damage, especially for Behemoth. Super flood the arena with crystals. Yeah? No, that sounds like a great strategy, man. Plus, Behemoth is actually, like, kind of crazy for damage, especially in flooded areas this season.
It's using the tower's arrays to connect with installations across Seoul. This must
Shatter damage is really weird the way that it is mathed out.
Breaking their connection could end this threat.
I'm gonna go ahead, switch to solar. Okay. I know I look ugly right now. Yeah. That's I didn't laugh at that. That's one of the goofier names. I think I'll go with Sunshot. Just trying to get a solar loadout. Now I have to remember where my sunshot is. I think it's in my vault. Is there better stuff for this than a sunshot? Yeah, 100%. We'll run it with this. It's not great for popping eyes, I already know that. I could take Lucent Blades off and switch it to something a little more valuable. I think probably Solar Resist, which is harmonic, so I can switch this to something that will give me more. Let's go Max Discipline. I am not used to the hammer change yet. Okay, there's one side. All right. One more. here. Slap that. So far so good on this Spire run, but we haven't even gotten to damage phase though. As long as we survive, we could take as many phases as we need. I would just rather get in and out, you know? Alright, time to grab a stasis trace rifle. They stop. Alright. That'll let me pop eyes faster, which will let me get to DPS faster. Our damage so far hasn't been good. Straight up, it's been bad. But I think we're well on our way. I think we could do some good stuff. Just can't be afraid to be a little saucy. Come on. Are you kidding me? Ah, I kind of don't have electrician anymore. Okay. Hammer gone. Slide over here. Alright. That damage was not good. So it's clear. Super isn't worth using here. At least not on the boss damage phase. Oh, I don't have electrician anymore. Easy clap, easy clap. Sunshot's so good. Yeah, no, the Vex sound terrifying. I know we haven't had a true Vex antagonist, but if we do face Vex in the future, I hope we do. Or they really play up the fact that they're like, you know, a hive mind that tries to consume everything to advance themselves. I think they're trying to set up not Kaomazi, but oh my god, I can't remember her name. Maya Sandaresh as like a Vex leader type. come on. Yeah, I think we'll get probably new factions of Vex. Like we probably won't see much of the Soul Divisive after Final Shape. Because there's like no need for them to exist anymore. Either that or they're gonna play up how they're leaderless, kind of like how they have with the Taken. But I think before we deal with the Vex, really, we'll probably have to tie loose ends like Zebu Araf and Fikrul. Because I do see Fikrul becoming an issue. Yeah, because I think most of the time when we see Hezen stuff, it's Fault of Glass, right? That's pretty much the only time we ever see Hezen Vex. Objective incorrect. Okay. Yeah, SRLs. I don't know how canon the events of SRL are, so. They kind of made, oh, what's this helmet called? Precious Scars? They kind of made Precious Scars a little good, little really good. Kind of like how instead of having multiple fallen houses, when they made D2, they're like, yeah, all the fallen houses put their differences aside and decided becoming the House of Dusk and being one house was more advantageous, and nothing bad happened. I mean, I guess there was still the Devils a little bit, and then we did get House Salvation after, but, and now House Light. And the Kings, I guess, got turned into this one. But that's not the point. Yeah, Devils basically turned to Salvation because they followed Aramis after she found Stasis. Because she is one of the highest ranking Devils at that point. I guess there's Judgment also. Judgment never left. It was just one. And then Cabal, we had the Red Legion and the Loyalists, which that I was okay with because we weren't really dealing with Mars. Until we went to Mars, and then it was Red Legion Cabal. But, I mean, it is, like, honestly unnecessary to have the different factions, but, you know, it's just nice to have that small in-game example of world building. And we just don't see that very often anymore. Yeah. And poor failsafe. Stuck on Nessus. Nothing gets added there. There's no reason to go there. Nessus is probably like so hard coded into the game that they can't take it out. That's probably why it survived. Yeah. Like, honestly, I don't like fighting Scorn, but I do like that they're different. Shadow Legion with the backpacks, that's great. I actually really like fighting Lucent Hive. It's really fun. I don't know why I like Lucent Hive so much. Moths are, they keep you on your toes so you don't, like, zone out. Of course, Hive Guardians are always a threat when they're on the battlefield, and they're not as bullet spongy as Tormentors, but they come back if you don't take out the ghosts. So they force you to push in if you don't have everything cleared out. Yeah, okay, I like moths, unless it's Ghost of the Deep final fight. That one takes them a little too far. Oh, console, yeah. No, I can see that. Because if the Amos is too much on moths, it kind of screws you over in other places. Yeah, no, I can see that, definitely. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, at least increase the hitbox size for console specifically, or controller, I guess. Because on mouse and keyboard, it's not too bad. I think my suggestion to make it easier to kill them is Sunshot, because Sunshot can hit them with the explosions. So, and I don't think Trinity Ghoul can target them because it can't kill mini Screebs. I'm pretty sure they're basically just flying mini Screebs. Cool thing about the Vex, though, if we do have to deal with them later on, I hope, because like the ones we fight in the game, other than I think Wyverns, and then like some of the mines, like I guess the Martyr mine would be an example from Season of Dawn. That shit's on my mind. Or the Consecrated mine, things from Garden of Salvation. Most of them are just like basically construction workers. That's what they do. I think Wyverns are like the only example, other than like a handful of bosses we've had, of like actual combat units for Vex. Like purpose-built for combat Vex. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like a few here and there, mostly bosses, other than Wyverns. Wyverns are like, I think Wyverns are combat units and not for construction and terraforming. Not terraforming? I don't know. I don't know what to call it. Planetary conversion? Terminal overload. So like the giant minotaurs are combat. I guess that makes sense. Because I guess minotaurs would be like partially to protect the other Vex is kind of like their job, because they are way more aggressive than the rest. I honestly need to know more about Vex lore. It's just honestly kind of the least interesting to me. Because I really like, but oh yeah, I think terraforming Neptune, maybe that was partially the Traveler, but I think it was mostly Ishtar and Braytech with Siva and eventually Quicksilver, which is partially Vex. Ooh, ran out of Arcturian. Sick. Yeah, Hive lore, it's pretty straightforward. They were lied to, and then they went on a genocide run. But that's it. That's the lore. And then eventually one got the light. That's Hive lore. Fallen lore, they had the Traveler. Traveler left. They came here. Pirates. That's about it. But like, it's cool. It's deeper than that, but like, you know, broad strokes, that's all it is. Yeah. Savathun was planning everything for such an immense amount of time. Is our... Oh! Okay, so I'm guessing... Yeah, if it was terraformed before, I guess it could have been Savathun. Because I'm guessing the Veil... Yeah, the Veil was already there before Exodus Indigo left. So it could have been Savathun with the Veil, but that doesn't make sense, because that's not how the Veil works. So maybe... Not a great damage phase. Feels like there's a lot of potential for a lot of mystery and secrets on Neomuna, but they just didn't give us a way to reveal those and find out like its past. I feel like that was kind of a missed opportunity. I mean, the most we got was them just flat out telling us, not showing us what happened in any meaningful sense with the Veil containment, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, like, I mean, it's not like super central to the game or anything, but I think it's kind of weird how like understated it is, like the process of Cloud Striders being Cloud Striders. Cause like they're picked when they're children, and then their bodies are so heavily modified with Vex Tech and Siva essentially that their lifespans are extremely shortened, and they're told to just run around destroying as much Vex as they can. Like, I don't know. Yes. I think it's weird that they don't really say when it happened. It was during Arrivals, we know that now, but like they're just like, yeah, no, people are in the Cloud Arc. That's where they are. Wait, so how long? How long have they been like in this digital realm? You know, like 3 years. Yeah, like Lightfall could have been great. I think hopefully next time they introduce a new subclass, they need to make it better integrated. Because Lightfall was battling between trying to protect the Veil, trying to tell us what the Veil was, which it didn't do, and defeating Callus and stopping the Witness, and discovering Strand in the first place, and learning how to use this power. That was so much to happen. Whereas Beyond Light, not perfect in how it teaches you stasis and how prevalent it is in its story and all that, handles it way better because there's two things happening in Beyond Light. Learning the powers of the dark, which was set up pretty well solely in prophecy alone, and then, you know, stopping Aramis. That's all it was. It wasn't trying to do everything at once. It's like, hey, stasis is a main focal point, and then you stop Aramis. Lightfall, Strand feels like it takes too much focus from the more important story, but also like it doesn't get the spotlight it should, because that's a huge moment. You are discovering a new paracausal power, a power of darkness that not even the Witness knew. one of the things, because like in the reveal they were hyping up Cloud Triders, how they're like this, like we're allying with them, but they're kind of like the anti-Guardian, because their lifespans are shortened and they choose this life. It's not chosen for them. They don't have immortality. Their lives are shortened. Like, they were hyping this all up and it's like, okay, that's cool. This could be interesting. And then it's just like, not that at all. Are you gonna do things correctly, sir? There we go. That took way too long to do.
Your foe breaks, and so does their hold over the security systems. Perhaps now we can... No. No! They're driving the reactor core to a meltdown. It's going prompt critical. Those power surges were intentional. Get to the reactor, lest we lose everything.
Wait, hold on. I'm pretty sure Neptune wasn't terraformed. I'm pretty sure it's just structures built in the atmosphere. Because I'm pretty sure they described it like Cloud City, which that's all it is. And they're Cloud Striders, it's Cloud Art. I'm pretty sure that they're just a city in the clouds, built off the SIVA tech. Pretty sure they're just chilling, floating. There might be something that says otherwise, but I'm pretty sure that's actually what it is. Oh, what? That's so weird. Okay. Yeah, I probably should look at the Neomuta lore, but that's so weird that it's terraformed and not just a city in the clouds.
Guardian, what we've seen here proves my visions have merit. We must secure the complex to convince Ikora. Trust is a frail thing, as much as our mission. If this can restore her faith in me, I need this.
Fuck. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. I really do need to look at that lore. Oh, yeah, no, it definitely is terraformed. I just remembered, like, all the Strand trials. Going to that little plateau type area. Yep. Yeah, but Titan's just a rocky moon. It's not a gas giant like Neptune. I mean, the thing is, Titan actually has methane seas. Like that part is real. Because it's cold enough for methane to be a liquid. Did I just throw that between his legs? Oh, the water sea below the methane sea. That's so weird. I do know Oryx's body, like, technically speaking, it shouldn't be where it is, but it is there because during Season of Arrivals there is some goofy haha pyramid titan shit that happened. Yeah. They're like, oh yeah, pyramids came in, gravity got all funky. Yeah. Yeah. I miss Venus. That was my favorite destination in D1. Like even over like Plague Lands and Dreadnought. Yeah, because if I remember right, basically Venus was kind of a... the Ahamkara kind of terraformed it for themselves to use. I think the Traveler hit it, and then the Ahamkara just said, okay, this is ours. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. And we've gone to... because Nessus is way, way out there, right? Yeah, Vex and Ahamkara both took it. I don't know how I feel about underwater sections. Like, they're kind of fun, but I don't know. Okay, yeah. Like, I know they said something about possibly leaving the solar system after the final shape. But honestly, I don't see them having us get in our ship and do it. I'm pretty sure whenever it happens, they're just gonna be like, oh yeah, you go through this portal and you come out in a whole different solar system. I'm pretty sure that's how they'll do it. I mean, Xivu Wrath has War Moons. So, Yeah, and the dreadnought's made out of a worm's body. Goofy Hive. I love Goofy Hive lore. Chill, chill. Okay. That was close. Not the prettiest run, but, you know, it's not about how it looks. If I wipe, I probably will end stream, though. Come back to this next week. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, we're so good. Come on. There we go. AE who? He just doesn't like my sauce. Okay. Okay. You can stop. How am I not able to find this one node? Holy shit, finally. I couldn't find the wires. Not bad. Not bad damage. I just need to get through those phases faster. Come on. They don't like me when I'm dusty. I don't have artrition. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, it's so good. Like, clown cartridge on a trace rifle. Okay. I can't collect that. There's one. Oh, shut up, dude. Okay. Honestly, not bad. This is 1 to 2 more damage phases. Completely doable. Okay. Okay. Could have been better. Nice. God, this trace rifle is so good. Just shreds them. Oh. I just wish the boss would go away. So are they reusing the elemental warp code? I liked elemental orbs, but I wish they were like a combat style, you know? Kind of like we used to have. Like have them slotted in the legs to fight over slots with surges, which would bring more utility to the exotics that act as surges. But yeah, if elemental orbs come back, I hope we can shoot them. I hope it's a leg mod, and I guess if you're stranded, just makes tangle cooldown faster. Oh yeah, orbs of power right now are like way too easy to make and way too strong. Because they give you super and basically all your other abilities and a damage bonus. Oh! That was so close. This is one of my least favorite bosses to fight. Oh. There's one node. Let's go! Hey!
This was a clever incision.
First attempt! We beat it!
A multi.
Oh! It took us not even 2.5 hours.
Glean knowledge and annihilate any trace of advantage.
I just had to get locked in.
Extrasolar colonies.
I thought this was going to take me like 3 streams to beat.
Ages ago,
Is
Saint
Spire
and
of the
I
Watcher the easiest
thought
solo
we'd leave
dungeon?
The city once we'd made it safe.
Like, Shattered Throne
Explore the
definitely isn't
universe.
difficult, but the,
That time never came.
like when you ascend the tower, that one
Matter
hallway
of
is the most
finite
annoying part because it
seconds
sends you
lost
all
in
the way
margins
back,
then.
almost to the beginning, like right after the
Now,
labyrinth.
there's only the want of more. But we learned to
Yeah.
make do, young
No, that I honestly
Turn
impressed
the
with
edge of
myself.
defeat into victory.
Yeah, like okay, the encounters in Shattered Throne are easier, but like the ascent, that's what my main problem was. And then in the boss fight, I was just being stupid and using Stasis Warlock, one of the best subclasses in the game, and I will stand by that. It always has been. But like for solo dungeon, it's probably not the best option, especially with Titan having 2 really good survivability subclasses. And well, Radiance being right there. Disappointed I didn't get the exotic, but... Oh, I would love for all the dungeons, including the new ones even, to get some updates. Because, like, yeah. True, the ascendant plane effect. Because, like, in my opinion, they should all have master mode so they can all have artifice armor in them. That's one of my biggest things about dungeons right now. And I would love for them to have, maybe not craftable weapons, but like a cosmetic reward, something other than artifice armor. Because after you do one master dungeon over and over again, like the easiest ones, so say Grasp of Avarice, and you get all your artifice armor, you're just kind of done. You don't need to do any more master dungeons, really. There's nothing to grind for. And I think mementos are possibly the best answer to that, because it's a cosmetic item, one, which I think is probably the best grindable reward, but they are cosmetics that are consumables. Or you take like Take and Spec and things like that and you cram those in dungeons instead. So Warlord's Ruin would have Scorn Spec. Since you have 2 Hive ones, is it 2 or 3? Just 2, right? I mean, okay, Artifice Armor, I think the highest it can roll is actually lower by 3 to 5 than other sources. I think the problem is they stepped away from how artifact mods used to be, so Artifice Armor had to change with it. But honestly, I kind of like being able to customize my stats a little bit. I don't mind Artifice Armor because it's not a huge power bump. I mean, altogether it's a little bit, but usually they do have a little bit lower of a stat roll than like Raid Armor does sometimes. Not often. Yeah. Honestly, I forget about raid mods because I just don't use them. Even when I'm in the raid, eh. True. All master content for everything except Nightfalls is just horribly unrewarding. There is no reason at all to do a master raid or dungeon except for saying you did it. I guess Artifice Armor and Adept raid weapons, but Adept raid weapons aren't as good as just crafting the same weapon. One to 10 instead of 1 to 100. I mean, yeah. I do like it's 10 tiers for our cooldowns and not 100 mini tiers. Like, you need to get to a threshold, you know? I do like that. But I'm probably going to end stream here in, like, I don't know, 5 minutes. But next Monday, we're tackling the thing that scares me the most. Ghosts of the Deep. That one's going to take a while. So my plans for accomplishing that, I'll let you know now how I plan to beat it. Ekthar, Strand Titan, Banner of War, using Crown Splitter probably. If that isn't going well, I'll use Lament because the auto healing is nice. And final boss. Final boss is going to be rough. I'm going to run Solar Titan probably. Honestly, I mean, yeah, Ekthar is going to be a pain. But I'm not as worried about Ekthar as I am about the final boss. Final boss scares me a lot more. I just don't know. Because either way, Solar or Strand, my super doesn't matter. So it's like, is Banner of War going to help me out more than Restoration and Cure? You know, it's just kind of like, I'm not sure. But yeah, Ghost of the Deep will probably be a long process for beating it, if I'm being honest. Will it be fun? Probably not, but I'll do it. I'll get it done. I'm just scared of hitting the 5-hour mark doing it, which it wouldn't surprise me if I did. Yeah. The biggest thing about it is their health bars don't they have shields. I'll probably have to get a weapon with adaptive munitions or use Arbalest for both of them. I think Ghost of the Deep it's probably my favorite dungeon. But I haven't tried soloing it, and it's going to be rough. Yeah. Like, the mechanics are great. I love the mechanics of Ghost. I like the boss fights. They have a little too much health, and it doesn't scale. If it scaled, it wouldn't be so bad. But they didn't let it scale. On my phone right now, I'm gonna look up the rolls of the Stasis Pulse Rifle. Because I really want one, and I want to know what's best on it. Probably grind out some Zephyrs also at some point. Okay. So, I just want to real quick show off the rocket sidearm a bit. Not for any like actual particular reason, just because. This is probably the worst place to show this, but in case you didn't know, I'm just putting it here so it's somewhere. Deconstruct. Sustained damage doesn't have to be on vehicles to get the reload. It just does that. I'm thinking about doing Warlord's Ruin on my Hunter rather than my Titan. My Titan would definitely probably be easier, but the final fight would go so... The second and third fights would go so much faster. just because, you know, Malfeasance kind of goated. How well... I'm sure someone's tested this, so I'm going to look it up later. I might try a build with Mechaneer Strixleys at some point. We'll see. But anyways, we set out to just, you know, figure out the solo of Spyro the Watcher. That's what the plan was today. In actuality, we just beat it. We actually just beat it in one stream. Under 2.5 hours. So that'll I guess be it for the stream. So yeah, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching, of course. I'll see you next time as we try to take on Ghosts of the Deep, which will probably be a long process. Anyways, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.